But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna reach in and take that out. This is the tricky part now, guys. What I'm doing is I'm just pushing down on it. It's just let it alone and let it grow. Hey guys, we have a lot of things today to cover. I have quite a few updates for us. Lots of stuff going on in the 5-gallon. I have stuff going on in the 20-gallon. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I also wanted to thank the new subscribers. Thanks a lot for subscribing. And let's get right into the video. All right, here it is, guys. I'm going to try to zoom in on it so you can see it back there. It's actually nice and extended right now. You're seeing a little bit of the blue in the video because my Kessel's on, and it's on quite blue. So that's why you're getting a little bit of a blue in here. But what we're going to do is I'm going to reach in and take that out. And then my plan is to put it right over here. I'm going to set it right on top of that little ledge right there. That's my plan. Alright, I've got a couple things to show you in here too when we get to it. So let's get this out first, and I'll get some of my super glue out. I'll show you what I use for that. Oh, there's our friend down there just kind of hanging out. Let me show you the difference between the blue light when it's on and when it's off. Okay, blue light is on, off. See the difference? Off, on. Alright, this is what you're going to need for the frag transfer. Paper towel, see the blue light on that? Paper towels, tongs. I'll use this to get it out in the 20. Long forceps. Now all this could be bypassed if I put my arm in the tank, which I don't like to do. Only when I have to. I try not to put my arm in the tank or hand if I don't have to. It's going to make it a little difficult to put the frag in the 5-gallon, but I've done it before. I'll just put it on the end of this. This kind of clamps, and I'll do my best. And of course, BSI brand super glue. Maxi Cure, it's gel, and I've just kind of grown to like this. It's a good gel. Alright, so I'm going in, guys. Now what I have to do is I have to take it out. I quickly dry it off with the paper towel. I put the super glue on, and then I go right into the other tank. Now remember, I'm doing this transfer because my pH, my alkalinity, are identical in these tanks. There's no difference because I change water so much. My pH, alkalinity, calcium, all those things stay really close. So, and obviously water temperature and salinity are exact. All right, here we go. See it? Look how full it is now. As soon as I obviously take it out, it's going to curl up. But that looks really nice, right? That's 2 weeks in the rock rubble and then 1 week on its own. And I'm going to go into a little bowl because I have to set up my camera on the 5-gallon. So here we go, over into the other bowl. There it is. I'll keep it in there for a minute while I set up the other camera. You're getting it behind the scenes now, guys. Check this out, huh? That's just how I do it. And over here, I have my paper towel, and I have my glue. This is the tricky part now, guys, because I got to put the glue on, and I got to use the forceps to go down inside my tank. So I lift it out. I've already kind of looked over there. I dry it off a little bit with the paper towel, dry the rock. I'm just hitting the rock section. All right. All right, plan B, guys. This, you can see it's all in the bottom. So because it's a gel, it wouldn't come down. So plan B, I'm hoping this will work. There it is. Okay, so now I'm over here and go down and in. Now, it's not stuck yet, it's just resting. So what I'm going to do is use the point to kind of get it out a little bit more. And then I'm going to push down here for a few seconds. What I'm doing is I'm just pushing down on it for a few seconds, maybe 15 seconds to hold it in place. Not too hard so I don't knock my whole structure down. And it doesn't really matter how you get the rock on there in terms of placement. Look at that clownfish. They don't care at all about anything I do in this tank. It's amazing. Maybe come back here with it. Let's try this. Ah, you sucker. You got to get kind of break the bubble. There we go. Now I broke the bubble. Maybe if I do it like that, that's kind of cool. If I can hold it here, that'd be a nice place. Ah, you sucker. That'll be a nice placement. A lot of reefing, guys, is kind of, when you get into this stuff, a lot of it's kind of luck, you know, with aquascaping and stuff, how things fall. And it's holding up by one small piece of the glue, which might be enough. I think it's going to stay, guys. All right, guys, another issue with the Skim 350. If you look at the top, it's not traveling down inside the skimmer anymore, and I've noticed it to do this several times in the past 3 to 4 weeks more. And guess what's causing it? Can you take a guess? See it in there? Guess what climbs down inside? Astrea snails. They go down to eat the algae on the sides of it. So that's an issue you have to contend with. I have to go in and with the prongs pull out the Astrea. It works well though. Other than that, it does a great job. Alright, I'm back in the 20, guys. And if you look at that hermit crab eating away at the coral there, at first I thought he was eating the coral, but it's not. That Pocillopora to the left is encroaching on the Stylophora, so I'm going to go in there and pull out, rip out this thing. I think what the hermit crab is doing is eating the algae that's growing because the coral skeleton is exposed. So it's warfare, I guess, in there for those two. So I am going to rip that sucker out, and I'll show you how I do that. So you can see where it's receding there. No mercy, sorry. They can regrow somewhere else. Now, my experience with this is limited because I never had Pocillopora in a 20-gallon aquarium, so they're starting to grow all over and they're becoming a nuisance, actually. And I don't know if that's going to regrow or not, but we'll see. I had one more thing I wanted to share with you guys, and maybe you can leave a comment below if you've noticed this. But what I've noticed is that when I don't crop back my Refugium, when I let the Chaeto grow in there for 3-4 weeks, even more, until it's so densely packed in there that it's not moving at all, that I find my water clarity and just overall appearance of my tank looks awesome. I don't know if you found that, but my guess is this. Obviously, the more your chaeto or your macroalgae and your refugium grow, the more nitrate it's taking out of the water. It's very possible it just adds to the balance of the aquarium. So don't be in a rush to take out each week or even each month the chaeto or whatever macroalgae you're growing in your refugium. Just let it go. Let it go in there until it really gets full, and then only take a small amount out. I noticed about 3 weeks ago I really cleaned it out. You know, I left a small, maybe, I don't know, tennis ball size left, and my tank visually and clarity wise didn't look as good as it has always. And in the last few weeks I've left it in there, the chaeto, I've let it grow. I'm seeing more pods swimming around in there when I look at it, and I believe that's the way to go with your refugium, guys. Just let it alone and let it grow. All right, that does it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. New viewers, subscribe if you want to, and like always, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care now. Guess what I just did? So you're witnessing a mistake because I took water out. Emergency mode. Come on. The life of a reefer.